for $8 million in Lotto Loot tonight on ABC7NewYork.com.
It all began so beautifully. Suddenly, there was a shot. Mrs. Kennedy's there to stain her husband's blood. She said, I want them to see what they have done to Jack. The commentator was saying, Lyndon Johnson, now President of the United States. That was when the enormity struck me. I was walking onto a stage for a part I had never rehearsed. I ought to record this.
Dr. King's been shot. Senator Kennedy had been shot. But Vietnam dominated the news. What is our country coming to? Are we a sick society? I felt extreme hostility in front of Mrs. Jacqueline Kennedy. Was it because I was alive? The greatest courage is to go about the day's work. That's a large order for a woman.
20th on Disney+.
This is ESPN on ABC.
The NBA world has descended here in Las Vegas for the first ever in-season tournament championship game. Now, remember, LeBron James, he has not lost a win or go-home game since 2008. And he certainly has been playing like he is a man on a mission to lead his team to the inaugural NBA Cup. But there has been no question that the breakout star of this in-season tournament has been Tyrese Halliburton. But is he ready to guide his team to a win over LeBron and the Lakers? We are counting you down on ABC.
I know what time it is. All together now. Get ready for the NBA in-season tournament championship. Let's go! The final chapter in this tournament story, and everybody wants to be first in this ministry of athleticism and wit. This is an opportunity to be crowned first in-season tournament champion. Come on! Here they come. Don't call it a comeback. Mama, there goes that man. What suckers a fear? Halliburton tries another trade. After this too, listen to the bass go boom, explode. Getting his way. You dare stare, you better move. Don't ever compare me to the rest that all get sliced and diced. I need to introduce myself. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. It's official like a breath with a whistle. The NBA in-season tournament championship. From 30 teams in the league, we've narrowed it down to 2. And here they come.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, presented by DoorDash.
For hours, fans have been packing the plaza out here in Las Vegas before the first ever in-season tournament championship. Fans of all 30 teams, but certainly the Lakers and the Pacers are here to witness their team attempt to make history. Welcome to NBA Countdown alongside the one and only Stephen A. Smith, the legend, the Hall of Famer Michael Wilbon, the architect of the 4-time champion Golden State Warriors, Bob Myers. I am Malika Andrews. And gentlemen, this is exciting. We are here for the first in-season tournament. So let's take a look at who is unlocking the process, the progress, brought to you by Chime. Here's the deal, guys. You know this. LeBron James, he rises to the occasion in high-stakes moments every single time. His team has won 8 straight winner-take-all contests across the playoffs, the play-in, and now the in-season tournament. The last time that his team lost in a situation like this, it was all the way back in 2008. That was against the Celtics in the Eastern Conference semifinals. But Tyrese Halliburton has not to have been outdone in this one. Who is the bigger star in your mind in this game tonight, Steve?
Well, you know what? Right now, nobody's a bigger star than LeBron James. But Halliburton is tugging away at his heels. This has been an absolutely fabulous thing to watch. Everybody needs to understand the man is averaging better than 26 a game. He's leading the league in assists, okay? But I'm going to throw out these categories. categories, because right now the Indiana Pacers is #1 in every single category that I'm about to mention. Offensive rating, points per game, field goals percentage, all right? You got fast break points per game, points in the paint per game, assists per game, assist to turnover ratio per game, pace of play, and offensive efficiency. This is unbelievable. And they're the second-rated bench in the NBA right now. And it's all with him as the orchestrator. I can't say enough about what Halliburton has shown.
You know how, what has it been now, 26, 27 years ago when Michael Jordan was in the last couple of years of his career and you had Kobe and Allen Iverson sort of tugging at the cape? Yep. That's what we're seeing now. You have LeBron James. It's still in full glory because he is. But you got a posse of young players, and obviously Halliburton is leading the way. He's here now. This is his moment. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is doing that. Anthony Edwards is doing that. De'Aaron Fox is doing that. You got this group of young players, and we're seeing that same sort of scenario play out 25 years later, where one of the all-time greats, faced on the Mount Rushmore of the sport, is still holding them off and still has a chance to say, listen, youngsters, here's what this is about. And I think LeBron, I'm expecting LeBron to sort of do that tonight. But Tyrese Halliburton, man, he is that guy. And he and that group of players I mentioned, they are coming. And whether the baton is going to be passed or taken, I don't really know, but it's certainly exciting to watch the transition.
I'll tell you what, they're tugging at his cape. You know what he's doing right now? Get off me. Get off me, young fellas. They're not ready for this. And he came to win this tournament. He came to win this. 63% from the three-point line. That's crazy. That's what he's doing in the tournament games. He's mic'd up. I said that before. This means something to LeBron James. They're not ready. Tyrese Halliburton, I love Tyrese Halliburton. Who's going to have the better performance? I don't think it's going to be close. LeBron James. And it hurts me to say that because the Lakers, they knocked out the Warriors last year. Hurts a little bit.
I totally disagree with you in terms of what Halliburton is going to do, because if he was somebody whose success was predicated on what he would do in the interior, then I'm thinking about Anthony Davis being there.
Hold on.
But him on his perimeter play,
yes.
I think that he can exploit.
Can I say something to that? Anthony Davis is going to switch that high screen and roll. They're going to set, okay? Brook Lopez was hanging back. Anthony Davis, I've seen him do it with Curry. They're going to switch that screen. Watch Anthony Davis, what he does at Tyrese Halliburton. It's going to be a big test for Tyrese Halliburton. It's going to be one of the toughest tests. Maybe he gets by. It'll be interesting to see.
Well, also remember that Anthony Davis and LeBron James, now I'm not going to even say LeBron James, but they are older. They're younger. The Pacers, pace of play matters. I read all the stats in terms of what they do offensively. They could turn this into a track meet. And if that happens, I'm not saying they'll win. The Lakers will still take them, but it doesn't mean they won't put forth a good showing in doing so.
And that's right. Who controls the pace of the game, right? That's going to be, we're going to see what happens here early on. Who's controlling that pace?
That's what Brian Windhorst said the top of the scouting report should be for the Los Angeles Lakers is get back. Because if these young fellas get out in transition, that's their game. That's where they find so much success.
And you got to pay attention. And, listen, I'm one of those guys. Y'all know me. I pay attention to location. Location matters, okay? So when you're living the good life in Southern California, okay, you might not want to run too much during a regular season game, all right? And then even the in-season tournament championship. When you're going against these Indiana Pacers, going to be pushing the ball up the floor. They can hear them talking. And I understand that LeBron will be ready because he's built for that. The rest of these dudes, what you gonna do? We're gonna find out about the rest of them here.
You have always had faith in Anthony Davis. You're his biggest fan. You're his biggest supporter. You're not worried at all. Yes, you are. That's why the purple suit. That's why the purple suit.
Bob, you had a front row seat, to what LeBron James is able to do in these single elimination games. Can you just take us inside of that?
Yeah, I did have a front row seat on the floor 2016 with my owner. Game 7. He made a huge block. We've all seen it. They win the game. It's not a coincidence. Every time there's something on the line, eight times, he's never lost. He's probably not going to lose tonight. I don't see it. I don't see it either. I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
I see it, but I see a great game.
I can see that.
Someone who is standing in the way of that happening is Tyrese Halliburton. He has been exceptional this entire in-season tournament. The breakout star. Just look at the numbers that he has put up, including his first career triple-double, but he's going to need to do something special tonight.
NBA Countdown on ABC is presented by DoorDash, the official partner of the NBA. And the most
those heated game time moments, you need the whole team, all in. And as your squad's sixth man, DoorDash is always there to help bring it home. Win or lose, DoorDash is there for you. Sometimes the game calls for a spark off the bench, the sixth man, if you will. For a little juice at halftime or a boost for the buzzer beater, this guy gets it. Win or lose, DoorDash is there for you.
So I heard LAL invented a dribble combo that's illegal in 48 countries.
I heard he's starring in the next superhero blockbuster. They're calling him Mellow Man.
I heard he got a bionic eye that finds the smallest holes in any defense.
I heard he's got a tattoo that says not from here.
Fresh as ever.
Bruh, I'm literally him.
He's hanging.
I heard he's one. I'm the only one.
Number one is laugh. You should laugh every day. Number two is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number three is you should have your emotions moved to tears. Could be happiness or joy. But think about it. If you laugh, you think, and you cry, that's a full day. That's a heck of a day.
It's V Week at ESPN when we partner with the V Foundation to highlight the urgent need for cancer research. This is game-changing research that helps save lives. You can join the fight against cancer by visiting v.org/donate. 100% of your donation, it goes directly to cancer research. The NBA in-season tournament has called Las Vegas home for the last 72 hours, and now we're just 20 minutes away from its championship game. Brought to you by ESPN Bet, the official sportsbook of ESPN. So, gentlemen, the fans behind us have been patiently waiting, and now is the time. Bob Myers, I'm going to start with you. Who do you got in this game?
Yeah, I wanted to go Pacers, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm going to go the other team, which is the Lakers. I just think Anthony Davis, I know he has at times frustrated some of my colleagues here, specifically the guy to the far right. He's going to make a huge difference in this game. His defense, his perimeter defense, his interior defense. I like the Lakers. I like LeBron James making a huge statement here tonight and claiming the first IST trophy ever.
I think one of the things about the greatest players in the history of the game, and LeBron James is certainly one of them, is that you're scared to let them down if you're a teammate sometimes. And I think LeBron's played his way, obviously, into that level of playoff games and regular season games for years and years and years. But this symbolically is important. It's important to him. It's important to the league. The league is very lucky to have LeBron leading the way in this. And I think his teammates are going to be afraid to let him down tonight. He's going to inspire. If he needs to intimidate them as well as the Pacers, that's okay too. And I'm just not about to be willing to bet against LeBron James tonight. I'm not.
Well, on a point that you made, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I could come up with a litany of players, that teammates that have let LeBron James down over the years. I'm looking at one of the highlights, as far as I'm concerned. I've seen Anthony Davis let him down on several occasions.
Don't they wear a ring together? Don't they have a championship?
I
thought so.
Did they just get swept?
All right.
Did they just get swept a few months ago? I saw that too. You think that made him happy? Please, stop it. The point is, at the end of the day, I don't expect that'll be the case tonight. I think the young Indiana Pacers team are going to find themselves confronted by a juggernaut the likes of which they have not seen. When you're going up against LeBron James in this category, it takes the Steph Currys of the world to answer a call like this. We're going to find out what Halliburton has made of on a stage like tonight. Miles Turner averaging 20 a game, okay, on better than 50% shooting from the field in an in-season tournament game. We're going to see what he's doing opposite Anthony Davis. Their bench, are you going to respond to the challenge? I think they will, but they will ultimately succumb to the greatness of LeBron James, but it will take that greatness in order to knock Indiana off.
All right, so that's who we are picking, but who are you guys picking? We want to know. Get the ESPN Bet app and get started. New customers can get $200 in bonus bets once they place their first sportsbook bet with ESPN Bet. And moments ago, we had Flavor Flav crash the set.
Flavor Flav!
You say you like the suit, Stephen A?
No, listen, the greatest hype man ever. Go to one of the Public Enemy concerts. That brother is something special. I got to give it to him.
ABC's Holly Jolly Wednesday.
Are y'all ready to have fun?
It all starts with Celebrity Family Feud.
It's a holiday special, y'all.
It's Christmas. Frosty the Snowman. Then Celebrity Wheel of Fortune.
'Tis the season
to light up the wheel.
Followed by the $100,000 pyramid.
That is the Christmas spirit.
Naughty or nice, everyone wins. It all starts Wednesday, 8/7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
On the next Tamron Hall, it is time to kick off the holiday season. And Tam Fam, you've made our nice list. We've got so many giveaways. We could not fit it all into just one day. It's a full week of wishes. And when I say we're starting big, we're starting big. The biggest names in electronics, fashion, beauty, and more. And for people at home, make sure you watch all week long for your chance to win, too. Next Tamron Hall. Monday at 2 right here on ABC7.
Okay, what are the stories that take you back to some of your happiest times? Thursday night, celebrate 100 years of...
When I think of Disney, one word that comes to mind...
Whoa, amazing.
Dream.
Oh, wow. Supercalifragilistic.
Forever magical.
The secrets, the fun, the wow, and the stories behind the stories you love as you've never seen before. Disney 100, A Century of Dreams. Thursday night at 9/8 Central on ABC. And stream on Hulu and Disney+.
Trying to lead by example, be unselfish, try to make the right plays, and live with the results.
James in stride, and no one in their right mind would get in his way. Oh, my gosh.
The speed, the passing, LeBron is doing everything.
LeBron's greatness doesn't need to be validated by a trophy, but the fact that he wants it is what matters.
Welcome back to NBA Countdown, presented by DoorDash.
LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers taking the court here in Las Vegas for the first ever in-season tournament championship. We are just minutes away from history here in Las Vegas. And fans, they continue to be outside, bringing the energy here in Vegas as we count down to tip-off between the Lakers and the Pacers. But they're cheering on you, Stephen A.
Well, you know, I mean, they've been listening to Bob Myers talk nonsense about this purple suit.
Good people cheering.
They're
Laker fans.
purple.
They're Laker fans.
Purple also. They're looking at the suit and they're making assumptions. We'll go with it.
Yeah, go with it.
I mean, damn it, I just look good in this suit. I must say.
Wear a yellow suit next time. Wear yellow.
I will. That's what I want to look like Dick Tracy.
I think that's good for Easter. You look good in yellow. The Lakers are going to be in a showdown for the in-season tournament championship here against the Pacers. But LeBron James has been very, very clear about wanting to be involved in an ownership group that brings a potential expansion team here to Las Vegas. And with that, we say hello to Adrian Wojnarowski. Woj, where is LeBron in making those plans?
Hey, Malika, LeBron James is not just talking about wanting to bring an NBA franchise and expansion to Las Vegas. He is actively working on it, and I was told he's in regular meetings with his advisors in the planning of what an organization would look like and certainly the financing of it. It is going to be a huge financial price to get in on this league. One obstacle that's been eliminated for a potential LeBron James group is the Adelson family in Las Vegas, who would have been prominent in expansion talks and being owners of a Vegas team. They've agreed with Mark Cuban to buy a majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks. And so the NBA will start, I think, really honing in on expansion after they finish this media rights deal. Certainly Las Vegas, Seattle as front runners. But LeBron James is at work trying to put together the group and the people that it will take to own an NBA team. And if he lifts that trophy tonight with a championship win, I think it's going to be the start of a journey for him to try to become synonymous with this city in basketball.
It makes me think of legacy. And Michael Wilbon, since you are our resident historian of the game here, when you look at what winning an in-season tournament would do, we know LeBron doesn't need to add that trophy to his trophy case, but in becoming synonymous with Las Vegas, what would that do for him?
I think symbolically. I mean, I think that's a part, Malika, of the whole master plan. And Bob mentioned this earlier, and it's true. LeBron is so calculating, and there's no negativity that goes to that to me. He is so calculating, and he's so thought out in advance. And he understands the connectivity involved here with getting to the finals of this and being here in Las Vegas, playing in the final game, perhaps winning it. The franchise. I mean, if you're the league, who would you rather have than LeBron James do that? Do this here. And so you're also looking at almost what is a new chapter. And I don't mean to ignore Seattle and what would be a very word. There are some of us who can't imagine how the league ever left Seattle. But if you have Seattle and Las Vegas and you can have LeBron James involved here, I mean, it's right? It's a full go.
And we talked about it earlier. African Americans need more ownership in professional sports. And who better than this guy? Yeah, particularly NBA. Michael Jordan, you can say he's the best player ever. You can say LeBron's the best player ever. Michael Jordan owned a team. For LeBron James to get a team, it's just a fantastic story. To play as long as he has, to culminate in something like that. Right. And I do believe he'd be good at it. I think he'd be really good at it. He's good at everything he does.
Well, it's more important than that. It's that he deserves the chance.
Sure.
And just what you're saying. And you brought up being a black man in this position. What you as a league has asked of him over the years. You didn't just ask him to be great. You didn't just ask him to be box office. What you also asked him to do was carry that mantle on and off the court. You asked him to do that with social justice issues, to be a voice on so many different levels for so many different things. He did it, and he did it with excellence. And you take that into consideration to ask what this league has asked of him, for him to have delivered the way that he has delivered. If not him, who the hell will it ever be?
Yeah, LeBron James didn't just increase the value of the organizations he played for. He made all of the owners in this league richer.
Exactly. And the networks. And the networks that we work for. We benefited from LeBron James.
Well, and you know who else he made richer? Richard Jefferson. And just a couple of moments ago, I think LeBron did, if we can roll it, please, Director Tony. What do we got? Oh, no.
That's fantastic.
I mean, it's what we all wish we could do to Richard some days. More NBA Countdown after this.
NBA Countdown on ABC is presented by DoorDash, the official partner of the NBA.
Sunday. Journey to the sweetest houses that will blow you away.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
The Great Christmas Light Fight. Sunday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Halliburton pushes. Alley-oop to top. What a connection.
Tyrese is just one of those transcendent players. With him on the court, anything's possible.
Halliburton tries another three. Bang! Tyrese Halliburton from downtown. I know what time it is. The young, hungry Pacers, they're heading to the championship game of the in-season tournament.
Welcome back to NBA Countdown, presented by DoorDash.
Tyrese Halliburton, I mean, he has very few holes offensively in his game. He has 3 games this season with 25 points, 15 assists, and 0 turnovers. The only other active player to achieve those numbers, Finals MVP Nikola Jokic. He has done it only once this season. So obviously, both the Lakers and the Pacers, they've been playing like they want this. But Stephen A., who do you think has more to gain from winning this inaugural in-season
tournament? Without question, it's the Indiana Pacers. The Lakers are the one with 17 titles. The Indiana Pacers haven't won since the days of the ABA. You got Tyrese Halliburton. What if he outplays LeBron James in this game? Could you imagine? What if this bench continues to outplay? Please. Clearly, the Indiana Pacers have more to gain.
Yeah, Pacers 30th. They got the lowest payroll in the league. I think the players, they need the money. The Lakers players are rich.
That's a great point.
They don't need the money. I think the Pacers players need that $500,000.
The Lakers are playing for a banner, the 18th banner. It'd be nice. LeBron will want that cup, wants his name on that cup. But the Pacers have the most to gain if they win this.
The Pacers have the most to gain, but all 3 gentlemen up here pick the Lakers to win this one. It's that time. It is time to get you out across the street to Mike Breen. Take it away for the first ever NBA in-season tournament championship.
Thank you, Malika. It really is a fascinating matchup for the championship game. Lakers and Pacers, right now, they are playing great team basketball. They're both undefeated, and they are both fired up to try and hold on to that NBA Cup by the end of tonight. And good evening, everyone. With Doc Rivers and Doris Burke, Mike Green on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. What makes it extra interesting is both teams have great leadership, but the players who are the leaders at different points in their career. Let's start with LeBron James, the legendary all-time great. He's going to be 39 in 3 weeks, and he's in his 21st year. He's still dominating. What are you seeing from him right now?
I see his energy. I mean, we talk about him being 39 years old, right? But he's playing with more energy and more intensity than anyone on the floor. Now, I know he wants the 500. I know he wanted to go to Vegas and all that. But it's all the other things that he's doing. It's his whole game. He's shooting the career best right now from the three-point line. 3 in a row the other night, made an 11-point run with the three-point line, making cuts, face cuts. That's an energy player. That's what energy players do. And then he's taking charges. He took 3 charges the other night in the first half, Mike. He's doing everything for his team to win.
And especially in the quarterfinals and the semifinals, it's just extraordinary the level he continues to play at. Meanwhile, we look at the Indiana Pacers and their leader and their star. He's just beginning his career, basically, Doris. You could say, in fact, these games here in the in-season tournament, the biggest games of his career because he hasn't played in the playoffs yet. He's okay in the big moment, isn't he?
He sure is. Tyrese Halliburton was just 3 years of age when LeBron James made his debut, and LeBron was his idol. And just like his idol at 23 years of age, he's doing spectacular things, taking this league and this tournament by storm. And yes, of course, he's got a high level of skill. Look at him take on one of the best shot blockers in the NBA in Brook Lopez, the touch to get over the outstretched arm. This is a monster 3 late. He picks the matchup he wants. He gets to the 3 game. But it goes beyond the skill. There's a flair, a confidence, the ability to raise the level of the guys around him and make the game easy and instill confidence. And when you can play at the fastest pace and have this kind of productivity with low mistakes, that's extraordinary.
And he's having such fun when he's out there on the floor. Last 2 games, all the assists and no turnovers in the quarters and the semifinals. Pretty impressive. Well, it's a sellout crowd here in Las Vegas.
One more time for Neo.
What a beautiful rendition to get things started. It's time for basketball. Lakers and Pacers to find out who wins the inaugural NBA Cup.
The NBA In-Season Tournament Championship on ABC is brought to you by Microsoft. Bringing fans all the NBA, all in the NBA app. Powered by Microsoft. This presentation of the NBA In-Season Tournament Championship will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Santa?
Hope you enjoy the games.
Check ball.
Forgive all those wrong.
Yeah. Check up. Right here. Check ball.
Let's forget about everything.
Let's see what you got.
Let us all.
Check up.
Oh, you serious? Check.
Suddenly, there was a shot. Mrs. Kennedy's leg was stained with her husband's blood. The greatest courage is to go about the day's work. That's a large order for a woman.
We've got a wet and windy storm on the way, an AccuWeather alert on Eyewitness News after the game.
look at this assist of the game brought to you by State Farm. The Lakers up 3 early in the second quarter here. Watch Max Christie. A nice little bounce pass, Stephen A. to LeBron James.
No doubt about it. I mean, this is where LeBron James just cut to the basket knowing what to do.
Your halftime show coming up in 60 seconds.
Welcome to NBA Halftime, presented by McDonald's.
Welcome to our halftime show from Las Vegas. I'm Malika Andrews here alongside Stephen A. Smith, the architect of the 4-time champion Golden State Warriors, Bob Myers, the legend, Michael Wilbon. The Lakers, they're up by 7 at halftime of this in-season tournament championship game. Austin Reeves, 22 points. That is a career high in a half for him, Bob Myers. But between Tyrese Halliburton maybe not getting off as many shots as we're accustomed to, the Lakers not making a 3 yet, LeBron James fouls. What stands out to you in this one?
Lakers 0 of 6 from 3. I mean, they shot 54%, 55 from the field. They're up 5 points. In the modern NBA, you're 0 of 6 from 3. You're losing that game at half. They're winning this game. Free throw line, shooting high percentage. Halliburton is better than this, but he's going against some good length with the Lakers. It's bothering him. That pick and roll, Anthony Davis especially clogging up the middle. That's why you're not seeing him dominate offensively. But this is still anybody's ball game. This is by no means over, and it's not the Lakers game. They played very well. You're going to have to do it again for the second half.
Well, I see the difference between, no disrespect, Adrian Griffin in Milwaukee and Darvin Ham. Because what happens is by having Brook Lopez out on the court, you couldn't keep up with Indiana's pace. You see Darvin Ham sitting there subbing guys in and out, including Anthony Davis and LeBron James, so you're able to keep the pace with them. It should be alarming to the Lakers, however, that the Pacers are still around, that this game is still close. So LeBron James, when he comes out of the game, Anthony Davis, are you going to fade in the second half, or are you going to take over the way that you need to? And are those young thoroughbreds, some of the guys on the Lakers, like Austin Reeves, going to continue to play the way they've been playing?
Like another thing Darvin Ham has done, we see some occasional traps. You're saying to Halliburton, we're not going to just let you have your way completely. And the Pacers, on the other hand, shot 36%, and they're 2 possessions down offensively in this game. So they got to be feeling, Rick Carlisle's got to be feeling pretty good about what they're doing in the first half, despite not playing as well. The Lakers played a lot better, but the score doesn't reflect it.
Stephen A., you implored Anthony Davis to show up in this game, and so far he has 17 points in the first half, 11 rebounds to go along with 2 blocks. What did you see from him?
I believe in Anthony Davis. When Anthony Davis brings his A game, when he brings his A game, he's as good, almost as good as anybody in this league. He's a top 7 player on the planet. The issue with him is consistency. He showed up tonight so far. That's what he's supposed to do. But are you going to do it in the second half? And by the way, Miles Turner, it's time for you to show up. You've been balling in this in-season tournament, but not tonight. What's up? What's up?
Anthony Davis is dominating this game defensively, and he's also got 17 points. If he does that again, Lakers going to win this game.
Well, but they're feeding him. He has 13 shots. Like, even in the first quarter, they were really looking to find him.
Like you said, I mean, if this was him every night, he's one of the best players in the
game. This is the kind of game where Anthony Davis is necessary, athletically, with what Indiana wants to do and what they will do. And again, Darvin Ham realizes they're going to have that late in this game too. It's not going to be a 40-point blowout like it was against the Pelicans. Those guys have to play and have impact late.
But if you're Rick Carlisle, what are you saying to your team right now?
We're right there. We're right there. We can play better than this. We're like 2 possessions away, and keep doing what we're doing. They got to get the pick and roll working a little bit better. Halliburton's got to get loose. He's better than this.
You're right there, shooting 36% from the field compared to the Lakers 55, with Halliburton shooting only 4 shots. That is a very good sign for Indiana.
In the meantime, Anthony Davis has shown up, particularly with LeBron James in a little bit of foul trouble here. This is anybody's game here in Las Vegas.
This halftime report is presented by McDonald's.
It's the most festive night of the year. CMA Country Christmas. The biggest stars perform your favorite Christmas songs.
Happy holidays.
CMA Country Christmas, Thursday on ABC.
Welcome back to NBA Halftime, presented by McDonald's.
12-5 for LeBron James in the first half, along with 2 steals, but he has 3 fouls. Bob Myers, what do you expect of him in the second half?
I expect him to try to win the game. Everything that's required, that's scoring, passing, rebounding, defending, he's going to do it.
Domination, Holmes. That's required.
This halftime report is presented by McDonald's. This presentation of the NBA In-Season Tournament Championship will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
ABC's Holly Jolly Wednesday.
Are y'all ready to have fun?
It all starts with Celebrity Family Feud.
It's a holiday special, y'all.
This Christmas, Frosty the Snowman.
Then Celebrity Wheel of Fortune.
'Tis the season
to light up the wheel.
Followed by the $100,000 pyramid.
That is the Christmas spirit.
Naughty or nice, everyone wins. It all starts Wednesday, 8/7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
We've got a wet and windy storm on the way, an AccuWeather alert on Eyewitness News after the game.
Big as a what? Big as the Super Bowl.
So, man, how you doing, Neville? Good, man. You're doing a hell of a job, brother. Post it!
You know what I mean? No LeBron-less minutes. We got to win those.
Under! Street! Red!
If we just rebound, bro. If we just rebound, we going to be great.
Stay in the blitz. We got to get low, man.
We are good, man. 5 points, we good. 5 points, we good, man. We ain't played our half yet. We good, baby. Come on. We good, White. Come on. 5 points, we good. Come on.
That's what it is right now. 5-point lead for the Lakers. Our first half stats brought to you by ESPN Bet. Huge disparity from the field for the Lakers, but a huge disparity from the free throw line for the Indiana Pacers. And hence a close game that, as we've been saying, and certainly Tyrese Halliburton feels, 5 points, not a heck of a lot. Right now, we are joined by Lakers head coach Darvin Ham. Darvin, leading scorer in the first half, 22 points from Austin Reeves. He's clearly struggling coming off the bench.